I see you got a bit.
Alright, welcome back, witches and mages. Part 5 of our Blood and Wine story. When we last left off, we were hunting down a murderer.
That's it, Roach.
What we're trying to do is prevent Milton, I believe, from being murdered by the beast of Claire.
Faster. Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Breaking the rules is what I do best.
On second thought, through here. where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix Egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Alrighty. I will go get your golden horn and your fish. Get out of the way. What we're gonna do is use some old-fashioned Witcher magic.
Perhaps an apple will work, or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets. Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Come on, stay calm.
Good old mind control. Works a charm.
Easy now.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is! Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square.
We were unlucky, that's all. We must try to grab the next clue.
Ah, thank you, whoever's cheering in the background. I know.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Entirely inappropriate behavior. A complete collapse of social norms.
Take the old unicorn.
Giddy up. Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Do you think I am nuts? Positively useless. She can't possibly see. What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps
Counter to the rules?
who is that man?
Take the candy.
That's an outrage!
Bad form, sir.
Do something!
What exactly?
You can try and stop me, but You know, you won't. The unicorn.
Truly, to send a witcher against the
Just ride the clue to them.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
I am the Senate.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Mice and cheese. Hala's pantry, maybe?
No. The hare is obliged to hide here in the gardens. Look, if we take row, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse!
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Hi-ho, Silver! Away!
Wait here.
While you're at it, put some pants on.
What the butch? What was that?
Good old Jack Sparrow moments here.
I'm here.
I am there.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
Burn, bitch! Yeah, you don't like it when I play on an even battlefield.
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself!
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you
Reference
can
to
see.
Vilgefortz.
I'll be peaked for, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Dettlaff. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great
Oh, and
job
that's
with
going
that.
swimmingly.
He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left.
Yes, and I murdered Vilgefortz.
To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood. Early. When I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yeah.
Sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine. All right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Wish I had that trick.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site for the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Alright. Now that we've done that, ooh, spooky. Oh, a little bit of wood in my way.
The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for.
Now, I want to go back to Corvo Bianco.
Oh. Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
And start renovating. Or at least start putting some money into the property. I'm not sure if there's going to be anybody there, but it can't hurt. I guess we'll just go here and right over there. Alrighty. Now that we're here.
All is in order.
That's good that all is in order.
Oh.
We want to at least get a couple of grand to start and renovate this place.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fawlty. By order of the Duchess,
Hey, Basil
I shall serve
Fawlty.
you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal heir. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once.
Sounds like a
never sliced unevenly,
top-notch
never
guy.
botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Very well.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Looks like shit.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Dare not
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Now I shall sing you a song.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
You're telling me I don't have to pay them? 'Cause I'll whip them if I have to.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
You spread some nastiness to me.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Come on. Continue, I'm a very busy man.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Boleus held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Boleus ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he nearly broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
I think I might know the guy. Bit of a cuckoo.
Monsieur Boleus' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Let's continue. Want to start renovating as soon as possible.
A witcher. We could use one around here, full time.
Does that mean I have my own dog?
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Good man. 'Cause God knows I wasn't gonna clean the mess up. Jennifer would've. She likes playing with dead things.
The facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside.
Looks like shit, mate. And you put a couple of grand in.
On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is, where you...
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
We need 5 grand for that.
I understand, of course.
Got these space...
Oh, yes! Eating anything.
And my tray...
Of course.
Then send out for one, please.
Of course. I shall... Eating...
That's all for now, Beep.
Alright, how much money do we have? Grand. Now, I know of a place where we can get some money. Or at least an investment. We're gonna go and get those Nilfgaardian florins exchanged. Because I can't use the bank here because I caused trouble. So we'll go over here and exchange some coins. Because we eventually want Yennefer to move in. And we all know that how very picky Yennefer is. Come on. Load a little bit faster. Because we have no banter. I like some banter to be going on. Alright. How much do we have in Florence?
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A bit.
How much did you get? Are you fucking serious? Wow. I feel like I just got shafted.
Top notch.
Show me what you have in
Don't need these lessers. Alright. We've got enough money to do our first renovation.
So long.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts blaspheming the sacred flame especially. So priceless.
So we'll go back to Corval Bianco. Because I think we should have enough money just by selling our rune stones, because we're not going to really need to use them. And either tomorrow or Friday I'll have a very special stream running. I'm not going to give any details on what I'll be streaming. Alrighty. Let's go see Basil. Basil Fawlty. Get him to start renovating the place. G.
preparations coming along?
The furnishings you last had me order have arrived.
Very good.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going.
As you wish, sir.
Starting to get in.
I agree. Yet
Been thinking about the outer...
If I might. Not only did the...
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do. It shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Feels like...
I agree. Yeah.
Starting to really like...
What's our next upgrade looking at?
Starting to really like this place.
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art.
Fair enough.
Thanks. Gotta get...
Wait 3 days. We don't have time for that. Well, we do. We can just sit here and pass the time and meditate, but there's no real point in that, so... we will continue on. We might as well wrap up this quest line. We'll go see our mates over at the other vineyard. Wrap up that quest line. And get some more coin in our pocket, so when these 3 days are up, we can start and renovate the house a bit more.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Sure, I can remove his arm.
How the mighty fall. Right. Once we're out of the city, or out of this place, I will remove the armor.
Witcher? Was that truly necessary? And our knights
Hold on a second. Is that a guy I can sell stuff to? Because...
Go.
this is an armorer. I can sell...
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Or is he in the next one over? Pretty sure he's the next one over. He is.
Greetings.
What do you have on off?
Alright. Might as well start and get some coin going. God. Alright. 15k ain't bad.
Farewell.
Good luck.
Long live Duchess Anna Henrietta!
We'll just sprint through here.
Reginald Aldry has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Alright, we got a fast travel point. Even better. Actually... no, it's not. Alright, we'll go across the tourney grounds and just ride there. No, I haven't removed the horse armor yet, but I will do it shortly. First of all,
Carol Permanent?
Welcome, my good sir.
up my dude.
My time's up. So long.
Hair rejuvenation, dandruff annihilation.
Where are we going? We want to go up over this way. Alright. Get out of this tournament grounds.
Send the whip away those as punishment for our sins.
Damned bedbugs.
Alright, so let's rip this armor off the off Roach. Pretty sure he still has his mane. Not sure what I had. Yeah. I have seen that glitch. It's very unique. Speaking of glitches, I can no longer run at full pelt on the horse. Oh, come on, Geralt. Roach. Come on, Roach. I'll go feed you to the panther.
That's it, Roach.
I imagine every time he does that, mounting Roach from like jumping on his back like that, that he just wraps his nuts on the saddle.
Halt, master. A beast lurks in there.
Right. Expected as much, 'cause I...
Shh! Quiet, before you wake it. Come, I've camped nearby. We shall talk there. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak!
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. Francois Le Goff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grotore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
Takes 2 weeks, that?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor!
I'm pretty sure Grotore is a Leshen. Well, a subspecies of Leshen. So, let's just prepare for a Leshen. Don't run off ahead. Grotore. Even in this? Alright, relic oil. Pretty sure we have that, but Draconid, Ogrid, Empire. Make some advanced relic oil.
Strange. No sign of Gertori.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a check around shoes. I've ever seen a collection this grotesque. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
Hello, big boy. Well, that pisses me off. I hate in games when NPCs can't take out the mods. Really annoying. It's like, dude, you're weak as piss. Go take out the acid spitting plants. You know, leave big boy to me. Really hate that. Let the guy die. And then say, yeah, well, I tried to save him. Or help him, or whatever. Wow, this is unreal. Fucking 3 times. I've been killed by the same fucking bullshit. Alright, we're gonna play dirty. We're gonna play real dirty. What would work against the plants is if the NPC that is running around with his dick in his hand actually focused on the plants. Like, he does nothing but just annoy the hell out of me. Ah. Alright. Dead.
By my troth, the damned brute was...
I should fucking kill you while you're down here, mate. No one would know.
Grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
You fucking did nothing, you useless sack of shit.
High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Before I end up punching you in the throat.
The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed. The world awaits. To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
I beg your pardon. That I wish to make my beloved's name known the world over to bring her glory?
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters. Witches' work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Find some other way to prove your valor. Only thing you've proven so far is that you're a fool.
You do not mince words, Master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight.
Wanna fight? I'll fight.
Yes. There is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
Good. Fuck off. Alright. I ain't dealing with any more of that bullshit. I think I handled myself very well. And I did make white honey. Right there. Stop with that bullshit. Alright. Get rid of the alcohol. So we've got the white honey there. Should be right from now on. You really need to teach me that trick, Roach. How to just appear out of nowhere. And I've had a few alchemy lessons. Should be right. What I do need...
Come on now.
...is orientation lessons. Are you drowners? No, you just regulars? Oh, shut up! Actually, I reckon I have some more. I do. Now... need more skill points and all the rest. That's fine. Can deal with that. Now. There's the painting guy. See over here. And he's not.
I'm knackered.
Are ya? Are you knackered?
Miserable. And hungry.
Alright, bitch. I saved your asshole of a boyfriend.
Good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time.
Good.
Prenuptial
Hope he dies.
teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
Congratulations, I guess. Wish you happiness, both of you.
And good fortune to you on your path. Your reward, Master. And Godspeed.
Probably. Most likely killed him by running him over. Can be only one. Two fist fights. I think I've done all the fist fights around Eau Claire. It can be only one. That's the Erendite quest. Master of the Arena. And that we're a little bit underleveled for. So I'm guessing we'll go do this quest, because this quest is kind of cool. Someone's suggesting I should go do fist fights, because they want to see Geralt without his shirt. Now I wonder if it's been 3 days. Because we have the money, we might as well upgrade it while we have the cash. Otherwise, if not, we'll just fast forward time a little bit. With the power of editing.
Here is the hero we can afford. Witcher, open the unbeliever's eyes.
How might I be of service, sir?
Starting to really like this place.
I agree. Yet I would...
Thanks.
Has it been more than 3 days?
How might I be of service?
Starting to really...
I agree. Yet...
Starting to really like it.
I agree.
Dude, starting to piss me off.
Thanks.
Ta-da!
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Bat?
Superbly, sir. In other news...
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Now, there is a very good meme with this poster. That is the reason that I have posted it. Put it here. Actually, no. No. I have a perfect place for that. Put that there, I mean. We are inside, so Geralt can kinda... While we spruce up the joint. I think right here, we'll chuck series poster painting. So prudish. What do you mean I'm being prudish? Can't really do much up here.